the pick six. They've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
Ball comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out at me for some reason.
Deep in there, right? Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. He's got Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Here we go. Hey, watch that. Check play 54.
Hey, you get it.
Oh, yeah.
Now Prescott. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. The intended receiver, Tavon Austin. But it's going to be second down.
I already know this. It's Trash Prescott.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
I already know that was Tony Romo. Crying over him, bro.
Watch the screen.
Prescott yet again. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
I tell all my Cowboys fans that are my boys.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Prescott now. And he's going to go down again. He's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up 4th down.
That'll fuck with the team, yo.
Man, I don't even want to hear that.
Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it.
Bro, Zeke is a problem factor.
They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Sidney Jones. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
The NFL ain't trying to fuck with him because that nigga always fucking up.
I mean, I ain't no Cowboy fan, but Zeke deserves his money, yo.
Hey, will you be
Here's
the Cowboys
Philadelphia
fan?
offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And right now
I'm
they're saying, hey, let's
like
keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
A 14-yard gain there
I
as
already
they
know.
look to improve this 14-point
lead. He do better than what,
well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the Jaguars are pretty good when to run against it because you're running away from people.
The throw left sideline here is complete.
I'm not going to say he's going to have a bad year, but he ain't going to have the year that he would have had with...
Throwing again on second down. Wentz.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd.
My players don't be jumping.
Again, they'll throw with Wentz. And Jeffrey's got it. And the athleticism on the spin move allows him to pick up the first before he's brought down. An Eagle first down. Wentz hooking up with Jeffrey. Now Wentz. And And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. Can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Again, it's Wentz. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And finally wrestled down at the 11. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
Yeah, that was all good. My bad, bro.
Wentz
I'm just letting you know.
12 of 15 throwing the ball. 80% so far, and it's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Wentz. Got him in. Open, it's Ertz. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Boy, oh boy.
Carson Wentz with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Eagles add on to their lead. Elliott good on the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
You the first person I've seen play with them.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
I can't been playing with the Cardinals.
Gets fielded in the end zone.
Oh, no, I believe that. I'm just saying.
And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25.
Like, he's been playing with him since I met him with 18.
Shit, I'm a team.
But they ain't good.
Got a bunch of boy.
Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10.
Well, a lot of teams have talent. The Texans got talent.
Final play of the half. Prescott.
Man, that dude beat that fucking rush
this
too.
time. Down he goes. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. And that's going to leave him with just 1 timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
A lot of teams got talent. Nah, he sounds like a country boy. He good.
Alongside Charles Davis.
Hey, you ain't got to worry about it.
Set for quarter number 3 here. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
I'm not applicable.
Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 18. They'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at him and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. Wentz off the fake handoff to Howard. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Randy Gregory in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
They need a stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go to the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. It's a gain of 9 yards. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
That's some bullshit.
He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL. Being able to run it and
can't
catch
decide
it
if you can
with
read.
equal proficiency.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. Defensive end, DeMarcus
We'll
Lawrence applied the heat.
We'll play it smart this time.
To me, the defense was looking a little gassed near the end of the first half, but they've come out of the locker room with a little extra spring in their step. Wonder what they did at halftime to get them so motivated.
I don't know, but that sack looked good. Now let's see if they can build on the momentum of that play. A great return.
You know what you did.
And weaving his way for 31 yards. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
You know what you did.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 44.
I knew that
They'll start the drive with Elliott.
was coming.
And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. That time on the outside, pretty nice job as a cornerback to shed any would-be blockers and make the tackle.
And think about the praise we're giving him, what his coaches are giving, but how about the respect he gets from his teammates to be a complete corner who doesn't just cover receivers, but also tackles ball carriers.
A 2nd down throw for Prescott. Over the middle, Amari Cooper. It's complete. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Wentz. Bringing it in, Jackson left side. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. Solid way to start the drive, 13 yards, picking up the 1st.
High pass to the receiver 10 yards down the field.
On 1st down, Wentz.
Now they want to do something.
And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
This defense could use some more of these types of plays. How about him reading it, driving on the football, and he's right there for the pass breakup.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Now Wentz. Flush to his right. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Big yardage there on the scramble and gets him a 1st down.
On that play, as you saw, the route started to...
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
You trying to
Taking
take
it in
that
from 7 yards away. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead. Elliott on for the extra point.
And we know they won't get their names in the stat sheet, but the offensive line has to get all the credit for that touchdown run. Tremendous job of blocking, paving the way for the 6 points.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
I'm loading up the bowl right now. Oh, yeah. Every now and then, man, I really just started.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Like, I know, 19.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Gonna take a shot for Gallup, and that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone, and especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to him.
To throw again on 2nd down. Prescott, wide open receiver, complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
And I like 18.
It's like 18 with some of the animation.
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott forced out to his left. And he's going to be taken down. They sack him on what will be the final play of quarter number 3. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
Deep pass.
Following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Prescott steps away to his left, looking deep in the direction of Cooper, and that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Throwing, Prescott. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. But not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. Intended that time for Cooper.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
On 1st down, they run with Howard. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jordan Howard, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles take advantage of good field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Elliott good with a PAT, and that will extend this big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Fletcher Cox picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury.
Stay at home, stay at home.
Boy, and now they can't even get a play off.
All good.
You good. You ain't gotta worry about it.
All good.
What's that?
Mike's by 4.
Yeah, Kane's got the 17-0, bro.
Gun. Mike's 54. Mike's
2nd down, Prescott. Oh, Prescott stripped. And a costly turnover there as the ball will be spotted 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, you'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start.
And Goddard's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. 3 touchdown passes now for Carson Wentz.
What?
And the Eagles take advantage of
God.
good field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead will swell by one more.
Bro, you are something else.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone.
And then
They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. Prescott from the gun. And he hits Jason Witten, the tight end. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
I'll let this man, Jason
Nice
Witten,
way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down. Prescott now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10.
He can't hang.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. It gets it over the middle to Cobb. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late, but he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man.
And that touchdown, well, it barely puts a dent in this lead. And unfortunately, I'm having too many flashbacks right now. I remember getting beat down like this playing before.
Oh, yeah, college, high school?
College, not a heck of a lot of fun. I still remember playing and trying to tackle an elusive tailback who ended up scoring 4 touchdowns, 226 yards. He scored so many times and had so many great runs, I knew every note to their school's fight song.
Bet that ice bath felt extra cold afterwards, too.
Oh, no, there was no ice bath. You're just trying to get out of there before the reporters got to you.
Hey, 20! Hey. Tighten up.
They'll begin the drive with power. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Wentz now to throw. He's going to loft it deep right sideline. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair.
You could have got that pass off.
I thought he did, to tell you the truth.
So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Here's Wentz to throw. Caught right side is Jeffrey. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down. Wentz to throw. Being chased out left. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Randy Gregory able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Go ahead now.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
Let's go.
Come on now, I'm an old gospel soul.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. DeMarcus Lawrence picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
It has been a good game for them. They haven't been pressured very much today, but on back-to-back sacks, maybe the defense is starting to figure something out.
On 3rd and long, it's Wentz. Looking deep for his tight end, Ertz. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Chidobe Awuzie there to make the play in coverage. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
Turn it up. Kill, kill, kill. Turn up.
Wentz to throw for it on 4th. Now he'll let it go deep over the middle. And got his man complete. 4th down conversion plays. You usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. But Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves,
What the fuck? This man got a whole in route. He just threw that bitch behind him.
Hey, yo, DPG. DPG. You want young, fresh blood? You want that fresh meat? Nah, you sure? Alright. Alright, fresh meat, Trick Diesel. We can play.
I ain't gotta shut the cell off cause the iPhone don't got a jet mode. Bad pesto. If you wanna call me Diesel Man. I just wanna see more pesto.
No bomber clock.
Yeah. We need more, tell them we need more. Putting numbers on the board like I'm keeping score. 16 cars in my front yard.
You don't know.
This is the way that Dylan spits.
Yeah, wrist man, check the wrist man, got him hot. Man can't ball like this, man. Lord,
Cause I spits hot fire.
I'm talking a few 100,000 yards, you just on your 5th grand.
We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Just a short time ago, these Philly fans in full roar as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. Pyrotechnics ablaze. They're set to go as the Eagles will match up with Phillip Rivers and the Los Angeles Chargers.
Come on, fellas.
All good. I just told you that.
Block 15. Watch the slap. Watch the slap. Watch the slap.
Yo.
Hey, yo, Trick D.
They'll run. This is Melvin Gordon. And this defense feeling the encouragement. They stop him at the line of scrimmage on the first play of the afternoon. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Rivers going to turn and give this one to his running back, Gordon. He takes this for 3 to the 29.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
White, 89.
On 3rd down, Rivers. Well, the two men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. With it is Jackson.
You got the leverage and everything, but you just
43 yards on the punt, 7-yard return, and the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10.
Whoa, I'm in the party. What's up? Hey, what's up, DPG?
Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line.
All good?
What?
They'll run on 1st down. It's Howard. Jatavis Brown there on the tackle.
Yeah, that wasn't a big run, just a short one there. But guess what? Sometimes you treat it like boxing. Throw that jab out there, and he throws it.
Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. The former number 3 pick, Joey Bosa, bringing the lumber that time.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame, breakdown. Sometimes it's just a great play.
Eagles coming up here on the 3rd and 1, so Winston coming off some work to do after the sack.
But it was third and 1 from the 2.
I'm gonna give you a little $40, nigga.
It's just bad, all kinds of bad animations, man.
The connection here with Nelson Aguilar.
It been like a
Taken
week.
down at the 31-yard line.
It been around 2 weeks.
I don't know, man. That shit needs to hurry up and happen. Like, there's so much they gotta
They'll
pass.
have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
I'm saying, I wanna. I ain't allowed my mind paper.
Now on 4th down, it's Cameron Johnston on to punt it away. Deep for the Chargers, Desmond King.
I lied about how much you owe me. Well, shit, you owe nigga $40, and you had to wait nigga 2 weeks. I should give that extra $10.
Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback.
Me and you gambling, if you don't tell me you're going to pay me in 2 weeks, it should be automatic interest. It ain't take me long to pay.
They'll start on the ground. This is Gordon on 1st down. He'll be upended after a gain of 5 up to the 25-yard line.
He said it automatic.
I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you if I'm going to run the football first down,
paying somebody for money, y'all. If you're not saying you're not going to pay me later,
they got to feel pretty good
it's
about
one
that.
thing. You tell me I'll pay you on cash, nothing. Don't say you're going to pay me today or tomorrow and then pay me 2
Losing
weeks from now.
yardage back at the 22.
$15 interest?
Well, that play was over before it even got started. Thanks for nothing, huh? How about that? That sets up a very difficult 3rd down call now.
Well, read the date.
On 3rd down, Rivers. And to the right side here, it's Allen. The Charger. Remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they? They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Well, they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14. Rivers.
So I know what gambling is.
Will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play.
Well, discuss the date. Tell me how long it been.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
No. You want to jump in and say it should be the interest. Everybody else who heard the story said, oh, it should be interest. It should take about 2 weeks. It didn't take 2 weeks to play the game.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast,
no.
Any hesitation that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger.
If you tell me up front, like, bro, I ain't got it, all right, cool, it's understandable. You told me, I ain't gonna trip about it. Come on, shorty, send it to me. But don't tell me you have it, you ain't worried about it. Then 2 weeks later, like, I'm on the game with you, you're ducking me for a whole week and a half. You're not even saying what's up next. I'll see me the party, you just log off.
So a nice chunk play running the football.
Now you lying, man. At first I ain't saying nothing because I got what you
but they don't seem to be that concerned about it because when you got
I won't lie. I want to know about the sweep up.
Hey, look, man, look, you doing too much over $40, bro. All right, if you gonna keep it going.
Last play,
All right,
they
cool.
got
You make
stuffed
me
at
not
the
want
line.
to pay. I
Different
already said I
story
was
here,
going to
over
pay.
20 yards.
And I said
That's 2 weeks ago.
But for you to come in here with all that extra shit, like it's really that serious,
Tell
my
me how
nigga. I
to
mean,
control when
that
you
shit
owe me
lame as
money. How you
fuck.
tell nigga how to suck you owe nigga money? Don't worry about it. You don't see if you don't pay, don't worry about it, bro. Shit, you ain't paid 2 weeks, so shit. Don't get mad when somebody asks you to I say you burning. If a nigga asks me about you when you come about money,
It's never going to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field, down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already
you ain't no stand nigga like you say you is, man. I'm just saying what's happening, what's up with money. You come out, got you tomorrow.
You come in here talking about the same shit. I didn't discuss it. I didn't discuss it. We done said what we had to say, and you come in here talking that same shit.
Ain't no pride to it, my nigga. All that's just communication, my nigga. Like you said, what's up? You can tell me you ain't got it, I get you when I can. That's a man, my nigga. You stand on your principles, your morals, and your words. That's what a man do. Fuck what they're talking about.
We'll take you to Orlando, and Jonathan
Man,
Coachman,
actually
coach,
had
will
this
have highlights and analysis
between two of them out of the party, bro.
Hey, I sent that nigga 15 messages directly. He didn't say nothing back. Voice message, text message. He didn't say not a word back. My nigga party out here gonna be out for the
So what you saying? They get in the party the other day?
But hold on, I got a screenshot. But hold on.
Badgley able
You ain't got to.
Man, you know what? All right, cool.
The Chargers grab themselves a 3-0 lead.
You ain't got here, dog. You ain't got here, my
They're
nigga.
hoping for 6
That's
after
what I'm
a
playing live, man.
13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal.
Well, he's just not saying. He didn't say it then.
13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away.
Yeah.
That's the way they should look at it.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Exactly.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And the first drive, 3 and out.
Nah, I didn't say that. But then, no, my thing is,
Man, because I pulled that nigga said, why you say it out loud? Nigga, I'm just saying the message. I'm saying the nigga message.
This nigga had to come
Since 27.
If I didn't have my, I would have just ducked him. You know what I mean?
And it says intercepted it is.
What the fuck? That shit lame as fuck.
Picked up by the linebacker, Jatavis Brown. And his guys will set up shop.
Every nigga ain't no standing nigga. Nigga say he gonna do something, don't do it. That nigga come.
Nigga, we come in the party and making it like, I'm coming, bro. Goddamn rat. About 10 rats.
Nigga talking about, I got fucked up. Yeah, you got fucked up. Bitch, beat your ass and now you want to pay.
He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Now look at the screen day. Am I not communicating?
2nd and 8.
I'm not talking about you. Did you win the game yet, nigga? Why you talking?
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Rivers now.
Nah, he ain't picking up, bro. He ain't doing nothing. The only time you talk to niggas like that is in the public. He don't even talk to you directly.
That one goes for 36 yards.
He said that now on mute. He ain't telling me that.
You didn't think he was coming down with that.
He ain't telling me that. And what I'm going to do for him, every part I go in, know him, and he gambling, I'm going to tell him he'll burn it. And I'm going to pull out the paperwork just like I just did.
I mean, everyone's going to be excited about that one, whether you're on the field or not. It permeates its way through the entire team.
They don't take no 2 weeks to tell a nigga you're not going to pay him, bro. Obviously, nigga know. I'm from the Grove, my nigga. Nigga know nigga ain't pay, bro. I'm just talking shit to make nigga mad.
2nd down, they'll run with Gordon. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6.
Nigga been lying.
The Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts.
Everything but tell the truth.
Here in half.
You know what I'm saying? Like, exactly. How you got mad with you?
This will be caught at about the 5.
Exactly. That's why I can't play like I did. How you got mad 20, but you can't give a nigga the money you owe me? I told you. I told you.
First half
and that goes to the nigga who asked that dumbass question. Why you bring it to the public? He bought a video game, nigga.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded a couple yards
deep.
That
nigga a coward. That's why I came report and said something. I said, nigga, direct message and everything. How you got the new man, nigga?
Right at the 20.
Yeah, my nigga, and then whoever jumped in the conversation talking about don't talk to him private. That's a man. Nah, nigga, man would have been saying something. Man would have been pulled to the side, but he ain't answering. So yeah, you gotta do like you do. You gotta do a man like you do a hoe.
Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Shotgun now for
No, I ain't worried about it. I like fucking with hoes in their life. You just gotta make the nigga feel bad. So that's everywhere I go in, he in there, I'm gonna top a dog walk of that.
Loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts.
He better not win now. He better not play 8 games for no money. He better have the block. Because every part I go to, he in there. I'm gonna tell every nigga he burns. Oh, you sitting around mute now. Oh, okay. Oh, who don't give a why you get mad then? You know you a hoe. You a lying ass hoe.
Bro, you sound real female right now.
Hey man, say if you ain't gonna pay me, I ain't gonna get that money. Call what you wanna call it.
On 2nd down, here's Wentz. He's got a rifle on deep left side. Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
I'm talking about every part.
Finally get him down at the other 46. Wentz finding his favorite receiver, Jeffrey, on a big one. And even 40 yards.
Nigga talking about real man.
Is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Different story this time around.
And look,
that huge game, followed by a sizable loss here. From midfield, here's Wentz.
Nigga, look, hey, DPG.
30-yard line before crossing.
Hey, you know what's funny, bro?
That one
before we play, that nigga said I'm gonna go buy a new man for my son for his birthday for doing good. I said, man, you ain't gonna buy a nigga shit for line.
Make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then
and a big loss here.
No. He said my son only wants the game. He wants the new 2K. So I ain't gonna buy it. I'm gonna buy it for him right on around Christmas time we get cheap. I ain't gonna get the game when it first come out. Touchdown, shut up.
And a big loss here as he's taken
down. Nigga, we do hoes, nigga. You owe me money, nigga. I'm
glad he said, what the fuck is that?
Strong here, back-to-back sacks.
So what?
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards, it's 3rd and very long.
I'm a hoe, but you owe me money. Ain't that something?
Man, I don't give a fuck. A real nigga would have just said, my nigga, just get me, my nigga. That's what a real nigga would have said, but a broke-ass nigga that's waiting on the $40
you gamble, my nigga. You should gamble. You ain't got it, my nigga. You can't gamble. You ain't got it, half
all the clown shit.
You can't gamble if you ain't got it, half white.
I mean, I cool.
You can't gamble if you ain't got it, half white.
When you first came in the party, I said, you know, I got you tomorrow.
Don't worry,
exactly what the first word I said.
Nah, bro, you ain't said nothing about got nobody, bro.
I said I had you tomorrow. That was the first word I said. And then you start all that clown shit. So fuck you, nigga.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Well, they went with
you know, like look, Hanson doing like Kevin Jr. been doing tournaments and stuff. Keep that money down by that
right now. If I wanted to,
burner, bro.
Fuck that nigga. Fuck him.
Nigga, burner, bro.
And allowed one of their linemen to get into the quarterback.
62 yards on the punt that time. Wow. And possession.
That's all, bro. All I gotta do is be a man, but I ain't got it, bro. Just play for fun. All right, cool. I played the whole fun before, bro.
Why not play? I play for fun now.
Exactly. Like, look into the same thing. He's 16 though. This nigga supposed to be a grown ass man.
And come back to the run.
Anything I know. Right, he's pretty much been
Hey, 40, excuse me, I'm talking about football. Hey, 40, don't call me up, you don't play this 40.
He'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28.
Yeah.
It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
Hey, somebody call 40. I need some.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Brandon Graham coming in and dropping for a loss of 8. Also brings up 4th on as the Chargers punter now. And welcome back. We are in the city of Brotherly
Hey, 40, you called me after this 40?
As we're about ready to rock.
I don't care what man we play 40, you will never beat me.
Y'all niggas funny as
You will never beat me. You got a better chance of being a better father than you beat me in this video game. Nigga, put a stamp on it, nigga. Put a stamp on it. He's saying that now in front of other niggas. He ain't say nothing when I'm talking directly. That's what I'm saying. I was I showed you messages.
You was talking like a grown man. When you started acting like a little bitch, I started treating you like a little bitch. So
hey, nigga, what game you playing, nigga? Play your game, nigga. Play your game. Hey, play your game, housewife. Lying there, dyke.
Forced out to his left.
Fuck you, nigga. Who the fuck is you to me?
And this one's
you lying ass dyke. You talk like a member kid. Walk with a pussy in your hand.
And that's a tough throw for a right-handed quarterback, rolling out to his left.
Go ahead, yeah, niggas are pressing behind me, nigga. Just tell me you ain't got it.
They're trying to get the shoulders.
Hey, we gonna be at 2030.
This nigga talking about he ain't got it, then turn around and got mad. Bro, I fell out. I got hurt. You didn't do shit, nigga.
And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground.
I know, bro. I was just see he's gonna be a man and say I'm not gonna pay you. Instead of in the hole like he been doing.
5 or less, we have to be able to convert, and I guess every team would say that, Charles. But an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to
before
tell
man
us
came out,
they believe it's a matchup
a week before man came out,
and they like some matchups that they had.
That's why I pulled the day because he gonna lie talking about being under the week. That nigga lying. Nigga talking about I'm gonna pay you. I'm gonna pay you when I go when my wife go get the money.
Here and go for it. This is 4th down.
Damn, good catch. Nigga ain't no stand up nigga. He a cow. He gonna look. Hey, look. Hey, that nigga a cow. I beat that nigga 3 times in the hour period. And you tell me he's gonna lie about it.
Football back in excellent field position. Now Gordon on 1st down. And he'll take this
it's not gonna see me again. Like, I know people, you know, nigga, you can block. I'm sitting up what you fail to realize. You gonna block me. You gonna block me. You a bitch, nigga. You a diesel. You a dyke. You a male with titties. You a dyke.
For a Charger touchdown.
Goddamn trans.
18-yard touchdown grab. And the Chargers are gonna add on to their lead. Now a hit, and Rivers lost the football.
He
is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
He can try to stand on it like it means something now. He's sitting in front of other niggas. Boy, you wear a dress when you go to sleep, nigga. Shut your dark ass up. No, I already said that.
Winston, the Eagles now.
I said that we came from the park a couple days ago.
5-yard line. Now Wentz. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Joey Bosa. He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came over.
Y'all bet that nigga y'all want to get the burn like a motherfucker.
Right? Every bit of the technique.
Man, fuck you,
There is no
technique.
This nigga burning transition, boy.
You're getting sacked.
Oh, the pressure too great, and
This
he
nigga
goes
burning
down
over
once more.
$20.
Joey Bosa, my goodness, made that now
nigga,
5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really turning in an incredible performance. Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long. Winston Company with some work to do after the sack. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And picked up by the Chargers. And he won't get
Nigga said, hey, bro, I'm a stand-up guy, bro. I ain't like them other niggas. Look, dyke ass nigga. Hey, look, DBD, he gonna come to the party. He gonna come to the party talking about her talking bad about me. Yeah, bitch, you lied. You think I'm not? Think I'm gonna tell the truth about you, nigga? You a cow.
Hey, look, I didn't even hear it. I just know this type of character.
Yeah, I know. You ain't here, but you ain't got me muted. So dyke ass up.
Charger touchdown. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Chargers capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
No, he wouldn't, because when I owed him, I paid
use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter.
Hey, no, because he came in the party with everybody playing Madden 20.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
That nigga ain't no real nigga. He a cow. That nigga a cow, my nigga.
So what business of it is of yours that I owe him $40? What business is that of yours? Now you sound like
Anybody want to play a game? I ain't even good. Anybody want to play a game?